What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Bianconeri zone. Lazio won, Cowards FC won as well. This was it, you had Champions League qualification basically wrapped up with, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 seconds to go, and you throw it away again because you are a bunch of cowards as a team, as a coach, the way you set up, the way you want to approach the game, and you have a squad that's, that consists of people with no brain cells. Like, that's the only way I can describe it. And people, sorry, apologize, do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. But I hate to say this because I don't like to say this because I wanted to be so wrong. I wanted to be wrong. I wanted to come on and say, you know what? Motta really was the issue. It was you. You guys were right. It's not the players. It's Motta. And we are flying high again. And Champions League qualification is wrapped up and so on. But no, it's not. I was right. When we sacked Motta at the time, I said he's making mistakes. But if anyone thinks this will improve, you're lying to yourself. And the only people who actually thought it was going to improve are people who were just happy Motta got sacked because they were in love with Allegri rather than the club. And this is what you get. Do I need to blame Tudor? Yeah, because he's a coward. The way he approaches the game is a coward. I'm sorry. With top four on the line, that first half, even if you score that goal in that second half, you did enough. The way we play is just to get a point there, and then try to finish it off against Udinese and Venezia. But now it's not in our own hands. It's not in our own hands anymore. If Roma win to Atalanta on Monday, you're done. You're done. It's not in your own hands. That being said, with 30 seconds to go, to not get that over the line, to concede from yet another cross, it's just shambolic. Tudor came in, he didn't improve that. We keep conceding goals from crosses. I don't know how many, ever since he came in as well. And he talked about it. It actually might got worse. That being said, the team is full of cowards. Kalulu, like Yildiz, not understanding the moment we are in. There's nothing going on. You're 1-0 up, and that's what you do. That's when Motta got sacked. I was like, it's the players. The big part and the big portion of the issue is the players. With all the leaks, with players saying we cannot understand the tactical stuff, I'm like, what the hell is this? Is this Salernitana? I can understand Salernitana players not understanding certain tactical things, but players we pay 40, 50, 60 million, players who are on big money, asking for big money, cannot understand tactical stuff Motta are asking to do. They cannot even understand the most basic stuff Tudor is doing. And Tudor is doing basic shit, and it's shit. What we are seeing out there is rubbish. It's rubbish. It might be worse than what I was watching under Motta. It might be worse because it's so basic that it's so bad to watch, To go down to 10 men, to keep it that long at 0-0, to throw it away, I cannot describe how bad of a squad this is. The mindset in this squad is horrendous. But then again, you're 10 men down, I get it. You will be under pressure. To kick it away for 45 minutes basically, or 48, whatever, 40 minutes, is a sign of a coward. I'm sorry, if you not even try to keep the ball, just kicking away, and the crosses were coming, and Di Gregorio was making some miracles here and there, you're just inviting that goal. There's no point, you're just inviting the goal. And the goal came in the end. The goal came yet for another cross and yet for another shit defending from Gatti and whoever was out there. Horrible defending. Because it wasn't even a high cross. It was kind of low. To not win it again, I don't even know what to tell you guys. Only then, I told you so about these players. I tried to tell you about these players. I tried to tell you about Tudor, and it's not a knock on Tudor. What I'm knocking is the media putting out there, this is not a Motta team at least. This team has fighting spirits, the DNA is back. And I was like, it's crap. Stop falling for the PR. It's crap. This team is crap. The coaching is doing a poor job. It's a poor job. I don't care he only had 9 games. He signed up for it, so I'm going to criticize him for it. It's not all his fault, obviously. But man, if the media is backing you like that and throwing it all on Motta, and I'm watching this shit for 8 games or 7 games right now, what do you want me to say? That this is better? It's not better. It's not better. It's actually worse. They threw away top 4 today. If you got that win, you just finish it off. You need to finish it off against Udinese. Yeah, I don't care. You have no defenders against Udinese fit. Everybody's suspended. Everybody's injured. So we have no backline against Udinese besides Vega and Gatti on one leg, and maybe Alberto Costa if somehow he recovers and it's only cramps. But I don't care. You have to finish it off against Udinese and Venezia. That's a game you should be winning today. We threw that away from the red card to the last ditch moments where we just lose concentration and focus again and again and again and again. But no worries, no worries. We all sacked Mota. Everybody was happy. Everybody thought we had a solution when it was clear as day. It's the players. And again, if you wanted to sack Mota at the end of the season because he did a poor job, I'm not even going to argue that. That's not the point. The point was that the media is now acting, or I don't know if they're going to act like right now, but they're shameless, so they probably will keep acting like Tudor made a massive change. There's no change. What kind of psychopath is watching this and thinks this is better than what we had under Mota? It's rubbish. It's the same shit. It's the same bad results. Like points-wise, it's actually even worse. Points-wise, it's even worse. Football-wise, it actually might be worse as well. But points-wise, it's worse. We're watching the same crap week in, week out. But no worries, because Guido, whatever his last name is, from Tuttosport, the director will put out another beautiful article saying at least the team is fighting under Tudor. At least this protecting these players. For God know which reason are these players being protected. When they're picking red cards, Kalulu, it's brainless. I'm sorry, what Yildiz did was brainless. A good squad, a good group of players, good players do not make those decisions in those moments and in this moment of the season. They don't. But the fact that they keep doing, I'll keep saying the coaching is poor, everything at the club is poor, the group is poor, because this is not a one-off. It's a second time in 2 weeks. When being up, when being in total control of the game, when nothing was going wrong. If Kalulu stays on that pitch, you win that game with no issue, because Lazio were crap. Lazio were rubbish. And even after the red card, they were rubbish. They were just pumping crosses in, cross after cross, because we were just kicking it out and we were letting them cross. But other than that, they were bad. There was nothing going on. You win and you close that top 4 race against Udinese. You wrap it up. And now it's out of your hands. If Roma win against Atalanta, it's done. It's done. It's out of your control. You can do nothing about it anymore. You can do nothing about it anymore. And this was on the line, and this is what we got served up again. So go ahead and protect the players and say, oh, but this player is that good, and this and that, and Mota this, and Mota that. The result is the same as I predicted. And I wish I was wrong, but I'm sitting here and I'm right. I'm right. And it pains me to be right about these players, because I wish I was wrong, and somehow we went on a streak about winning 5 games out of the last 7 that we had under Tudor, or whatever we played. I think it's 7. I will be wrong, and I'll be like, thank God I'm wrong, because, hey, we're winning. It's looking better. But it's not. It's actually looking worse. It's looking much worse. Anyways, I'm done for today. So let me know in the comments what you think. I'm actually completely done with this team right now. So let me know in the comments. Like the video. And I will speak to you guys tomorrow. Live show.